Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. Today is card day, but we are doing a quick and easy project today for Valentine's because Valentine's will get here so quick and I want to get in some Valentine projects. This is super easy to do. So we are making these little pouches and it's a pretty good size. It fit quite a bit of M&Ms in here. So it does have window sheet in it. You don't have to put a window in it, but I love the windows. You can just do it plain. It's really cute even if it was plain. So I am using a new bundle for this today. It is called Adoring Hearts. I'm just using the Just For You off of this one, but I wanted to share with you the embossing hearts, the embossing folder, and the coordinating dies. This is the Adoring Hearts dies, so it coordinates with this. And then this goes with it. But I want to show you these. I showed it in my haul, but if you didn't see it, I wanted to show this to you because it is super cool. So I used one of the little hearts individual, which you can use them individually, but I did cut, and I already did this. I already cut these all out, so I got a bunch of them. I did the Real Red and the Flirty Flamingo because that's what goes with this designer series paper. And there's little leaves here, little flower buds. These little hearts as well. But what I wanted to share is this embossing folder. It cuts out all these little hearts in it. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to grab a piece of black cardstock because that's how I showed it before and it showed up a lot easier. So look at that. Isn't that pretty? You can cut out the embossing folder and just use the embossing folder as is. And I actually cut these out together because this has a little lip on it and this fits on here. Now I don't know if this is the intended way to use it because they do fit in here perfectly and it fits, you know, I mean it even like sits down into it. So I embossed it and I cut it at the same time. So I just put my paper in here like this and I closed it and I embossed it. And it does, you have to be careful when closing it, that's the thing, but it's no big deal. It goes right back on real easy. So you just run your paper through and it embosses. And I'm going to show you what it looks like because I did want to show you. I love this and I love the idea of it and it's so cool. I had to share this with you because sometimes I don't show things and I think people miss out on those. So we're going to stick these back here and I'm going to show you the result of those. So this is what comes out of it. Aren't these beautiful? Can you see the embossing? And it cuts each individual one out. Now if you just want to use the embossing folder, it's not going to cut these out. But look at all these little hearts I got from it. And they're all different patterns on it. And they're so pretty. Oh, I didn't get that one too good or that one. I guess the end of my embossing folder missed the end of it, but all these do cut out. I'll have to run that one through again. But look at how pretty these are. Aren't they beautiful? And you can use these individually. You can use them, you know, glue them, be really pretty on a card, on 3D, which I'm using the plain ones. I just cut them out plain. So I had to share that because it's beautiful. And we have one that has the sentiments as well. And I also showed that. So I cut out about a bunch of hearts. You don't have to cut them all out. I only cut out 2 for the Real Red because we're going to do a Real Red one on this next one. And then I just cut out all these so I'll have ready to go for my next. And these were the individual ones. This is how they cut out. So super, super pretty. So I just wanted to share that with you. We're going to do these. And guess what? I got my glue press. So this is the glue press. I'm going to show you this too today because this is a game changer if you have wrist issues, carpal tunnel, anything like this. This is a game changer for me because this press is real easy. Let me grab a piece of scrap. So this press is real easy and it's a fine tip on this one. I actually had this sitting in the stand, which you can leave it in the stand if you want. And then there's another one, they give you another glue bottle and you could fill it with your own glue. It just says there's certain kinds of glue, I forgot what it was, that you can't use. But I'm going to put my Barely Art glue in this one. And this is a thicker nozzle. So the gray one is a thicker nozzle and the clear one is the thinner. And it has the little pin that fits inside here and it just twists on. Here is the stand. I'll link it in the description if I can find it on Amazon, but I did get this from My Sweet Petunia, and I love this thing. So it'll sit right there. Your cap for it sits on here so you don't lose it. And you just want to keep it really close to wherever you're working. I really love it. I've been playing with it for a couple days now, and I just had to share it with you. So, yes, it's a game changer for me because this is really easy to press, and you're really pressing with your fingers and not your thumb. And I have problems with my thumb and my wrist, so yeah, it's really neat. And then you can do really fine things with this fine point. I mean, right on the edge of this. And then just stick it back in your little glue stand because that prevents it from clogging. There's a little rubber thing on the bottom that will prevent it from clogging. And we're going to attach this for our project. And then I'm going to stamp the sentiment and we'll be ready to do this because it's super, super easy. All right, so I'm going to stamp the sentiment with the Just For You. And let's see, does it go this way or this way? That way. So there's that, ready to go. And let's do our bag. So I'm going to get my scoring tool here. And we're going to score this. So this piece is a little bit bigger, and you're going to see why I made it a little bit one side bigger than the other. So on the 7 3/8 inch side, it's going to be 7 3/8 by 6. For those of you who are new, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it and share with all your friends because those things really help my channel. And what I wanted to say is I have an inspiration sheet on my blog at stampingwithamore.com. If you're new, you won't know that, so that's why I stuck that right there. So it is 6 by 7 3/8. On the 7 3/8 side, you're going to score it with the larger stylus. Always do that. In fact, I'm going to flip this over. Look how pretty. You're going to do it at 1/2 and 4, and that is it. But when we put this together, you're going to notice that the sides don't match. Well, they match, but these sides are not equal. And I have a reasoning behind that. So I am going to fold this, and you can fold it with your fingers because this is just designer series paper. Even though it's a little bit thicker, this one, it's got the specialty. So look at these hearts, and when we cut our window in it, you're going to see the hearts, even though you're not going to see them with the candy in there. It's really cute. All right, so I'm using the deckled rectangles. This one is 3 3/4 by 2 1/4. So we're going to run this through the cut and emboss. I'm going to bring it over here so I can show you. All right. So you're going to do it this way because it's 6 inches and it fits perfectly. I'm going to grab some of my tear and tape right here. Not tear and tape, but my mint tape. I told y'all, my brain, ever since I've had this respiratory thing, my brain is just not right. I've been like forgetting stuff. Like have that little foggy brain. And somebody else told me that they had the same thing. I've actually heard a few people. My sister herself told me the same thing. So there's our window right there. But when we close this up, look how cute it looks with the little hearts, floating hearts in there. All right, let's move this out of the way. Bring that back. And I am going to go ahead and, oh, we need to put our window sheet in. All right, so the window sheet for this is 2 3/4 by 4 1/2. So I'm going to go ahead and just put my glue in here. One thing that I think is hard to do is if you're down here because this wants to hit here, but you can hold it up like that. That's the only thing that I noticed that I can't put it down that good on the surface there. All right, so we got the window sheet in. And this is special glue, but they did say you can put your favorite glue in here, but there's only one stipulation, and I don't know. I can't remember what kind of glue it was. So now we're going to attach this, line it up. Like that. And you can see it's kind of poofy, and we want it that way so we can fit our candy in there. I'm going to just glue one end down. Y'all, I love this little thing. It's like a new toy for me. And we're going to press this end down. Make sure you press it really good, because it does have a little bit of a give to it like that. So make sure you just hold it down and press it really good. I'm also going to grab my little crimper, and I love crimping the ends. You don't even need to do this part. And I didn't get this centered very well, y'all. Try to center it better. I got it centered this way, but I didn't think about it that way. All right, so we're going to crimp this end. I like to do it a few times so it's really, you can see it. Isn't that cute? And I'm going to grab these Ghirardelli hearts that I got, and I'm going to try to put them this way in here. But you can see that you can fit some thicker items in this, and that's what I love about it. So you can see it right there. I'll scoot them down just a hair. I'm going to use some more glue. You can use your tear and tape here, and that would be a great idea, because this actually, you know, has that little bit of where you got to press it and hold it and make sure everything's sealed down, because it does have that little, it's a little bit bigger on one side, so it has like a little, will give you a little bit of a bubble. But this is really cute with the hearts in it as well. Okay, let's go ahead and crimp this one. And like I said, you don't even have to crimp the end, but doesn't it look cute with it crimped? All right, now we are going to get our ribbon, and this goes with that, it comes in a 2-pack with the burlap ribbon. So this is the same ribbon. I'll link everything in the inspiration sheet. I'm going to leave these a little bit longer because on this one I like them a little bit longer. I'm going to also grab a glue dot. I'm going to add this with a glue dot. Okay, instead of getting it on the ribbon, I want to get it on my finger. I'm going to put that right there. We're going to use a dimensional for the heart. Just set it right on top of your bow. And then this, we're going to just use glue for it. The other one I cut off the end, but I think I'm going to like it better without cutting off the end. I'm just going to stick it under here like that. Let's get that out of the way. Just glue it down just like that. And that's it, y'all. So easy. And it's really cute. Be a really cute one for a classroom. Like a Valentine, you know, for their Valentine's parties and stuff. Isn't that cute? I like it with both of these. And yeah, it's really easy to do. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial today, everyone. If you need any supplies, you know you can shop on my blog at stampingwithamore.com. This is my January host code. I'm getting better, and I'm getting to the point where I'm going to film that video on how to use the host code, because I think a lot of you don't know how to use it. And anyway, I hope you have a blessed day, and I'm going to catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.